and as well as excellent in extracurricular activities. If they are excellent in both the areas, like academics as well as extracurricular activities, then definitely they will become well-rounded. And to make them academically strong, we have very well qualified, experienced faculty, and they are helping the students in imparting the knowledge, the theoretical knowledge or practical knowledge to the students. And because of that, the students are getting very good CGPA. CGPA is again another important parameter for the placements. Therefore, as faculty, though you are teaching the subjects, that means you are teaching them, you are preparing them for the their placement activities. That means you whatever you are doing in the lab also. That means sometimes you will be explaining the coding. Sometimes you will be explaining the practical aspects of any problem. There are so many things what the faculty members are doing in the classrooms. Therefore, the first credit goes to all the faculty members for this placement achievements in VIT AP University. A big round of applause for all the faculty members who are present here. Then, apart from the the academics, then we are giving so many opportunities for the students for excelling in the extracurricular activities. We have the opportunity. Students have the opportunity to participate in sports. They can participate in cultural activities. Then they can participate in technical activities. So many things are happening on the campus. So many student clubs are there, and all the students. I advise all of you to take the advantage of these activities, such that you will be excellent in extracurricular activities also. I mean, why we are doing all these things to make you well-rounded. Then, apart from this, to make you interview ready, we are providing soft skills training by external vendors. Coding and training platforms we are providing you. Then portal for practice. There are portals on which you can practice. That also we are providing you. And company specific training. Company specific trainings also we are providing you. Campus Connect programs to bridge the gap between academia and industry. Training by alumni. And we are inviting some of our alumni who got very good placements. We are inviting and then asking them to give training to our students. And apart from that, there are faculty members allocated to give special training to some of the students, particularly in the coding side. With all these efforts, I'm very happy to inform you that we secured more than 90% of the placements for the 2023 graduating batch. Our Career Development Center is also helping the students for higher education opportunities. CDC is facilitating the coaching for CAT, GRE, TOEFL with external agencies. Again, the Career Development Center is helping the students in that. I'm very happy to know that more than 160 students or 165 students are interested in the higher studies, particularly from Telugu states. Most of the students wanted to study in USA. Therefore, higher education, the students who are going for higher education percentage is a bit high here. That's what actually we are seeing in our placements also. Then some of the students got admissions in the Arizona State University, California State University, Dakin University, University of Central Missouri, Northeastern University, Florida International University, Indiana University, and so on. The list is very big. And students are going to these top-notch universities in the world. This would not have been possible without the support of our Director CDC, Dr. Samuel Rajkumar, and a team from VIT Vellore. Constant support, constant guidance, constant communication, hand-holding, whatnot. The kind of support what we get from Dr. Samuel Rajkumar and his team is amazing. A big round of applause for it. Is 24/7. We work, particularly the CDC team at Vellore as well as at AP. It is 24/7. We don't know when message will come. Immediately, people are attending to that. They are attentive on those things. That is why we could achieve these placements. Okay, I thank Dr. Samuel Rajkumar and team. Now next comes our VIT AP CDC team. Commendable job by Dr. SMAK Azad, Assistant Director CDC. Dr. Anupriya Madam, Deputy Director CDC for training. Dr. Srinivas Reddy is sitting somewhere here. Yeah, Dr. Srinivas Reddy. A big round of applause for him. Dr. Anil Negi. Yeah, Dr. Anil Negi. Dr. Ashwati. Ashwati Madam is sitting there. Dr. Priyadarshini Madam left us. Dr. Priyadarshini Madam also contributed for the training. Ms. Chandrika, she is on maternity leave. Mr. Chaitanya, where are you? Yeah, he is there. A big round of applause for him. And Miss Varshini. Okay, a big round of applause for her. But apart from this, these are the core members. Apart from this, there are many faculty members helped our students in training. A big round of applause for all those faculty members who have taken the extra effort to train our students. Then, apart from the placements and apart from the higher education, then we are also providing the opportunity for the entrepreneurship. Suppose some students wanted to become entrepreneurs, we are providing the facility or we are facilitating the entrepreneurship development. We have established the career development center in a 15,000 square feet area. Then last year, we inaugurated that facility, and I'm happy to inform you that 12 startups already we have started, and 20 incubators are working in that the innovation and incubation center. Then I advise the students, if you have any idea or you want to become entrepreneur or you want to start your own, please come forward and take the advantage of our facilities. And to help our students, we signed several MOUs, and some of them are IKP Knowledge Park. These are only specific for the entrepreneurship development. Then IBS Global, Andhra Pradesh Innovation Society, TIE, and other industries as Innovation Incubation Eco Partners. Then apart from this, we are also signing MOUs with several industries. That is particularly for the giving you the certifications, then providing you the guest lectures, then providing you the internships, placements, and apart from that, we are also signed MOUs with some of the industries for joint research and the establishment of centers of excellence. And the prominent ones, one of the MOU what we signed in 2021 got materialized. Yesterday, we inaugurated the Center of Excellence in blockchain. That was actually MOU signed with IDS company. And other than this, we have actually the Intel MOU. That is for establishing Center of Excellence in IoT. Then we are already having Center of Excellence in blockchain, the cyber security, and the other one is AI and robotics. And all these centers, we have signed MOUs with industries like the Boston IT Solutions, then Intel, then IBM also is actually, we are working with IBM to establish Center of Excellence. Already we signed MOU. And all these MOUs, whatever we are doing for your benefit and to bridge the gap between academia and industry, university and industry. That's what actually we are working on. And apart from this, we are also focusing on the research activities, which is very close to my heart. I wanted to tell you some of the developments what are happening in VIT University. Our faculty members, in collaboration with research scholars and students, are publishing papers in Scopus Index journals. In 2021, we published 252 papers in Scopus Index journals, and in 2022, that means last year, I'm talking about the calendar year. Last calendar year, 2022, we published 660 papers. It is almost 160% increase in the publications. Then, coming to the patent publications. Now, before going to that, what is the target this year? I think on University Day celebrations, in front of Honorable Chancellor Sir, I mentioned that. What is our target for 2023? Anyone? 1,000 publications. I am confident that 1,000 publications we will get in 2023 calendar year. That is, I mean, definitely it will happen because already we are on the right track. So that as of now, we crossed 400 publications, but some more publications are under review. Most probably we will touch 1,000 publications. I am very confident on that. Then, apart from that, the patents. So now we published 270 patents since our inception. And what is the target for 2023? Again, calendar year. I mentioned in several occasions. Again, we are going in right direction. What is the target? How much? What are the numbers? Somebody might have remembered those numbers. Okay. No. Then it is 150 patents. Already we published around 70 patents and another 70 are in pipeline. Definitely we will reach that target also. Okay, one more achievement I wanted to talk on this occasion. VIT University ranked #1 among emerging state private universities in India in Outlook ranking in 2022 and 2023. 2 consecutive years we are in #1 position. That is actually amazing achievement of VIT University. And one more achievement afterwards you can upload. VIT University is recognized for its excellence in providing outcome-based education (OBE) and ranked in the Diamond category A+ in the OBE ranking 2023 by R-World Institutional Ranking (WR) ranking. We got Diamond category A+. Again, it is another big achievement of all the faculty members. This is actually the commendable work done by all the faculty members, staff members, research scholars, and students. Now you can give a big round of applause for all of them. On this occasion, we would like to express our sincere gratitude to our visionary leadership, Honorable Chancellor Dr. G. Vishwanathan Sir, our Vice Presidents, Shri Shankar Vishwanathan Sir, Dr. Shekhar Vishwanathan Sir, Dr. G.V. Salvam Sir, for their constant support and guidance. They never said no to anything, whatever we asked. This is a great support from the management. Without their support, we have not achieved all these things. With this, once again, I appreciate the efforts of the Career Development Center to organize this event. And once again, congratulations to Career Development Center. Congratulations to all the students who got good placements. I wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your comprehensive deliberation. A man of vision, a legend in the field of higher education, excellent human being who strives for the development of rural students. As VC sir rightly pointed out, if a student has got his job, if a student gets a job, then his family standard will improve. And that is the vision of our Chancellor. Sir has implemented STARS program at VIT, giving them free education and placement, thereby aspiring to create the difference in living standard of rural students. A person who wants each and every student of VIT to go with a job, creating a trace of difference in their life. Yes, it is our beloved Honorable Chancellor, sir. Sir, I kindly appeal to you to felicitate our exceptional students with memento. It is our pride moment to call our students with high packages. Sir. Mr. Nitur Vishnu Bharadwaj. Yes. 34.4 lakhs CTC, annual CTC from PayPal. Mr. Abhay Chowdhury, Human Holdings, Japan, 25.36 lakhs CTC. Mr. SSVM Harshit Kanigalpula, Cash Free Company, 22 lakhs annual CTC. Mr. Rahul P, Cash Free Company, 22 lakhs package, annual CTC. Mr. Papuri Harshavardhan, Fair Portal, 20 lakhs annual CTC. Mr. Nishit Verma, JP Morgan, 17.75 lakhs annual CTC. Mr. Maganti Ganga Varun from Moneyview Company, 16 lakhs annual CTC. Thank you, sir. Now I kindly request Chancellor, sir, and Vice Chancellor, sir. Okay. We'll have a group photo and then we'll, please. Thank you, sir. May I now kindly request our Honorable Chancellor, sir, to honor CDC Director Dr. Samuel Rajkumar, sir. Sir, I kindly solicit your presidential address.
Good morning, respected Vice Chancellor, Dr. Kotareddy, Registrar, Director, Career Development Center, Dr. Samuel Rajkumar, Deputy Director, Dr. Anupriya, Assistant Director, Abdul Kalam Azad, other members of the faculty, other staff who are helping the CDC, and my dear students. A very good morning to you. We have met on a happy occasion when ISRO has been successful in landing on the moon. And At the outset, let me congratulate all those who are placed, and especially the student who has got the maximum, 34 lakhs. In fact, I want you to compete with Velo. Of course, placement is common. Samuel Rajkumar is common to all, like admission, placement is also common. This year, their true students have got 1 crore rupees per annum. I hope Andhra Pradesh campus also compete with them. At the outset, let me thank all the teachers who made it possible, and also the companies who recruited them, because they are two important people whom we want to thank on this day. The companies, last year we had 940 companies came for placement in the law, both national and international. This year we have already started the campaign, the placement. So far we have, in the last 1 month, about 2 months, 200 companies have already we have crossed. I hope we will be able to beat our own record. And the beneficiaries are all the 4 campuses. As far as the teachers are concerned, they are like ladders. A ladder never goes up, but although you use the ladder, they go. That's how it's a more service than a profession, the teachers. I thank all of them for making it possible so that train them well, so that the companies have recruited them. As a nation, we want to make economic progress, and it is possible only with good placement, education and placement. And as far as education is concerned, in higher education, we have to go a long way, because among the children who are eligible for higher education, 18 to 23, only 27% are in higher education, in colleges and the universities. Put together about 50,000 colleges and 1,000 universities. So we have to go a long way in offering higher education to all our children, because all the developed countries, advanced countries, they're all above 60–70%. In USA, it is 88%. I'm happy the press and the media is also here, because this is an important occasion where everybody should learn, including the governments, because if you want to become an advanced country, without higher education, it's not possible. And we have to spend enough on higher education. The new education policy talks about 6% of the GDP should be spent on education. This is there for a long time, 50–60 years. But still we have not crossed 3% in this country, both union and states put together. That's why we are lagging behind. In GER is 27%. It is not only America or European countries where they are 60–80% or even more. In fact, there are 2 countries who claim 100%, like South Korea and Australia. Their GER, gross enrollment ratio, is 100%. We may not be able to offer 100%, at least we must go to 60–70%. Now the education policy talks about 50% GER by 235. That means that the government expenditure have to go up. That's on one side. On the other side, all those who are educated must be able to find a job, a placement. It will be possible only if the economy grows. And of course, growth can take place without job. Job is called jobless growth. It is not enough for our country, it's not necessary for our country. Our people must be able to be employed. And it can take place if you have more manufacturing. And we must be training the people, both in technical training as well as skill training. And they must find an employment. These are the 2 things which is essential for a country's economic development. And as far as skill development is concerned, we are far behind other countries. Among our workforce, only 5% of them have skill training. It is 52% in US, 80% in Japan, 96% in South Korea. So this will take a long time, but we can do it if all of us put together. The center and the state put together, if they decide to do it, we can do it. And also, if you want many of them to be employed, it's not only in IT industry, it should be in manufacturing. See, every year we import many things from various parts of the globe. Of course, we produce also and export, but the difference is so much, what we call the adverse balance of trade. It is to the tune of 12 lakh crores to 15 lakh crores every year we are losing because of our imports are more than our export. It is possible if we are going to manufacture all of them in our own country. Of course, the Honorable Prime Minister talks about self-sufficiency, Atmanirbhar. I thought something about Atma. This is there for a long time. Even Indira Gandhi used to talk about this manufacturing in our own country, but it has never implemented. We have been talking about it, but never implemented in full. Now it is time that we concentrate on this for both getting replacement for our youngsters and also for the economic advancement of the country. And manufacturing, we contribute only 3% of the world's manufacturing. See, take for example our big neighbor China, who is our competitor. In 1980, their contribution to manufacturing was only 3%. Now, after 30, 35 years, their contribution has gone up to 30%. They have overtaken all countries of the world, including United States. United States come only number 2. How was it possible? We must be able to compete with them. We have enough workforce in our country, skilled workforce, trained workforce in our country, and cheap labor is also available in our country. And with all this, we must be able to do it. And it all depends how we are going to plan. The state governments as well as the central governments, they should concentrate on this manufacturing. It's not only for the domestic market, but also for the export market. As I told you, that's possible only if you offer higher education and also research. Research is very, very essential for any country, and we don't spend enough money on research at all. We spend in hundreds of dollars per capita, whereas all the European countries, US, etc., they spend thousands of dollars. So there is a long gap, vast gap between what we do and what they do. It is time now that we realize this, and only then all our youngsters could be employed. As far as VIT is concerned, I think this year, I think 93%? 93% in VIT AP has been employed, placed. I'm so happy. I congratulate all of you, and I thank the company in the future again. It is possible. Probably next year, we may break our own record. I think the team of Samuel Rajkumar will do that. 100% placement must take place in AP campus next year. That's what we are aiming at. And it is possible because we have very good students, hardworking students who are capable of convincing the employer. But I want you, after some time, when you are feel you are ready, you should become an employer instead of always being an employee, because you must be able to do something for manufacturing or whatever it is, because only then, in fact, our former Vice President, Venkaiah Naidu garu used to say, go, earn, learn and return. That's what he used to say. So whenever we see our students are there, VIT students are there in more than 80 countries now working all over the world. But at least some of them should come back and do something which will be beneficial to not only to the family and the society, ultimately to the economy of the country. Because unless our GDP goes up, we may not be able to compete with them. Now we are in the fifth position, you know it. First is US, second is China, third is Japan, fourth is Germany. We are in the fifth place with $3.7 trillion, our GDP. We are in the fifth place. We are so happy about it because in the last 2 years we have overtaken two countries. United Kingdom and France we have overtaken. But the sad part of it is the per capita income, we are far behind. In the total GDP, our ranking, world ranking is number 5. In per capita income, our world ranking is 139 according to World Bank. So we have to go a long way in see that the per capita income goes up so that it will reach the people. And it's not enough. The per capita income is common, but it must reach all because we have so much social inequality in our country because of the caste system. I don't know when we are going to get rid of it. It is getting strengthened after every election. Marriage and election, they strengthen the caste system. The other thing is economic inequality. I am totally worried about it. It can be cut down. It can cut down only through education. Of course, government policies are also essential. Japan and South Korea are taking steps to bring down the economic inequality in the society. I will give you 2 examples how we are suffering because of the economic inequality. In the year 2000, we had only 9 billionaires in India. After 20 years, the number of billionaires have gone up to 166. Not that I am against billionaires, but what happens to the common man, the poor people? The top 1% of the country's population, they own 58% of the wealth of the country. 1%. It is much worse than US. In US, the top 1% of the people own 37% of the wealth. In India, we have overtaken US in inequality and we are 58%. That's how inequality is increasing. I find in 2021, the average income of Indian was 2 lakh rupees, 2 lakh and 4,000 or so. But the lower 50% of the people are getting only 54,000. Even though the per capita average of Indian was 2 lakhs of rupees, the lower 50% of the Indian population are getting 54,000 per annum, and the top 10% are earning 20 times that of the 50% income. They were earning more than 11 lakhs. This is the kind of inequalities in our country available. Probably one of the most unequal country in the world. Unless the governments all put together. Of course, mostly the central government have to take steps. The state are also must be worried about this because the rich becoming richer and the poor becoming poorer is not real development. It's not real democracy. It must, if there is growth in the country, it must reach all of them, not only a section of the people. And this will be possible only if you can cut down by education and placement, which we are unable to spend because you are all here because of the parents, not because of the government. If you are sending your son or daughter to a private school, private college, or a private university, what do you get from government? Nothing. Even now, government institutions also, they also started charging like IITs, IIMs, etc. They also charge like private institutions. It means that the government is not prepared to spend on education even to poor and the middle class. There are countries, there are about 35 countries which offer free education up to university level. We are lagging behind. We spend only about 3% of the GDP. There are 140 countries we are spending more than us, more than India. So we have to compete with them to begin with. You spend on anything but not on education. And the people are also not aware of this. I don't think any political party talks about it. It was never a discussion during elections. You get to free dhoti, free sari, free mixie, free grinder, free telephone, free television, etc. But not free education. And you don't ask for it also. I hope the media at least takes it up. Because unless we give education to all, we can never come up economically. Even though everybody wants. That is more so in medical education. At least in engineering education, we have available seats. Enough seats are available in the country. We have about 17 or 18 lakh engineering seats available. What happens in medicine? 20 lakhs of students want to become doctors. They apply for NEET, those who write the exam. But we have all put together, center, state, private, all put together, we have only 1 lakh seats. How to distribute this 1 lakh to 20 lakhs is the problem. Whether it should be done through NEET or without NEET, the debate is going on. The acrimonious debate is going on. Why can't we increase the seat? It is not shortage, it is famine. Man-made famine. It is possible. We can increase the seats. Nobody has talked about it. It is not a priority at all. That's why our people go to Ukraine to study. Unless the war, that for the war, we did not know that 18,000 students, Indian students, studying medicine in Ukraine, they were all returned. What happened to them? They could not be accommodated anywhere. And we have China, Russia, Philippines, Nepal, Bangladesh, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, except Pakistan, our students are there everywhere, studying medicine. Are they better than us? Are they technologically above us? No, because we don't have a system. It was Medical Council of India before, and now it is National Medical Commission. They allow, you see, in order to set up a medical college, you require a good hospital. It means it varies from 700, 800 crores to 1,000 crores. If you want to set up a medical college with a good hospital. So people are afraid to go, afraid to do. It's not possible. Government does not give any help. That is one side. The other side, even if you set up, you are restricted to 100 to 120 seats. I see the outside how they are able to do it. In UK, they admit 400 students a year in each medical college. In China, they allow up to 600 students. If you are going to follow that, immediately this 1 lakh can be raised to 3 lakh seats or 4 lakh seats. It is possible. I think it must be done. Our students must be able to study in our own country. Why are we exporting them? And there they go. I have seen some of them met in Moscow. I was in such a hotel, and finally I found a hotel. I saw all the students sitting and eating are all from South India. I asked them, how are you managing? They said it's very difficult. Food is not available. Climate is not good for us. Studies also, they ask us to study some Russian also, apart from English. These are the problems they face. It happens in China, it happens in Russia and many other countries. I think it is time now that we realize this, and government should be able to do this, because I was talking about education. I thought medical education also very, very essential. And of course, we don't have a medical college. In fact, when Naidu Garu was there, he was insisting that I should start a medical college also. Now, when we come to the placement, we are very happy that I thank the companies for recruiting our students, and I thank the teachers for making them eligible for these companies. And we should concentrate on this, and whoever wants, he must be able to be placed, and students also. By the time you are in third year, there will be no arrears. Of course, the teachers also insist that to watch the student and tell the parents if somebody is not doing well, if he has got arrears, because if he has arrears, he will not be eligible for placement. So on both sides, both on the teacher as well as student, I want the parents also to watch how the student is making a progress. We will do everything possible to place you in a good place, unless you go for higher education. As Vice Chancellor said, many of them want to go to US. You go either as a student or as an employee. It is left to you. I congratulate all those who are placed today. I thank the CDC team under Samuel Rajkumar for taking effective steps and playing a very big role in this placement. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for giving us a panoramic perspective on different dimensions like society, education, and economics. We have almost come to the verge of completion. Now I kindly request Dr. Azad to propose vote of thanks.
Thank you, ma'am. So, so before going to thank, I would like to say a few words, because so when I want to thank the people, I have a big list, because placement, that is of CDC office, has taken help from everyone. Almost all officers have helped us, and the people from all officers have responded whenever a CDC requested within a short period of time. So I'll try to finish a little early also, though the list is big. So be patient. So first I would like to thank our Chancellor Sir, Vice Chancellor Sir, and Director, Career Development Center, believing me and giving this opportunity to be an Assistant Director in the mid of July 2022. Then I thank Dr. Pradeep Reddy Sir to train me within a short period of time what happens in the placement, how to handle, and how to be strong when the situations comes into worst. So the situation was like first time after COVID, there are many activities going on, though it is virtually supported by the CDC team, Vellore. So we have to organize all the requirements to facilitate the students, especially for the pre-placement talks, test, and the interviews. So it's really a tough task. So I'll start with thanking again our Director, Career Development Center, Dr. Samuel Rajkumar Sir, who has guided me how to handle the situations, and then coming to the CDC team, Vellore. So though I have not seen them personally and I have not met them initially in the month of July, but virtually they have given a very good support through WhatsApp, phone calls, irrespective of the time. So I'm very much thankful to the CDC VIT Vellore team. Then comes to the training team. Dr. Priyadarshini ma'am has been led the training team with more than 10 faculty trainers, besides of the 3 vendors, Ethnos, Face, and Smart. So I would like to thank Assistant Director Soft Skills, Dr. Ashwati ma'am, for being a support for training team and conducting so many assessments with the support of the vendors. Then I would like to thank my coordinators, Dr. Srinivas Reddy sir and Dr. Anil Negi, for giving me support whenever I want. And I would like to thank our registrar sir, Dr. Jagadish Mudiganti sir, for his kind support. When we start the placement, he was playing a dual role of Dean Academics as well as the registrar. So he has given me so many tips, and during weekends he has given a lot of support to the CDC team in smooth conduction of the activities. So, and I would like to thank from my heart our VC sir, who is behind me whenever I was hesitating to ask any support. Before, I don't know how he knows, he will call me and he will ask that any support you want. So besides of the timing, as already VC sir mentioned that it's a 24/7, the CDC really work with a sync of the CDC Vellore team. So I got every support from the VC sir, not only as a VC, but as a team of a CDC, I can say. He has involved in so many activities personally and he has guided me to get a good placement. Then I'll come to, I would like to thank our Dean Academics Office, Dr. Madhusudan sir and Dr. Samiullah sir, because those days we don't have a dedicated labs to conduct the placement activities. So the CDC has to depend on the academic labs. So without any hesitation, whenever we want within a short period of time, the labs as well as the classrooms has been given by the Dean Academics. Sometimes there are cases we have cancelled the regular labs also. So I was really thankful to the Dean Academics Office. Then I would like to thank our Controller of Examination, Dr. C.H. Deepak sir, because directly or indirectly the placements have been connected with the evaluations, test, and the timely support from the Controller of Examinations Office. And I would like to thank the CTS team headed by Dr. Nandakumar sir. Really, we have given a lot of stress to him. Even night 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock also, he's supposed to respond to us and in giving a very good internet facilities, and also the another technical support for the computers, etc. Then I would like to thank SDC team headed by Dr. Ajit sir, because the entire data has been linked with the SDC, the VTOP. So without which the handling of the students' database is very difficult. And I would like to thank all school deans who have supported me. Then all the faculties. So I have taken the help of all the faculties as not as a faculty, but as a mentor of a student. So there are some situations where we need a motivation, and I requested all the faculties as a mentors to motivate their own mentees. So they have done a well job, and because of which today we have very good placements. Then I would like to thank HR office, because the transportation is also very important in our AP campus. So sometimes we used to complete our test by 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the night within a short period of time. Harita ma'am has arranged the transport. And also I thank hostel wardens, chief hostel wardens, because we never left by anybody. We have taken the help of everyone. We have placed the students whenever it is required in the hostels. Though there is a shortage of hostels, but the chief wardens are helpful to us. They are accommodating the students. Then I thank the estate maintenance team in organizing the electricity, AC to the labs, auditoriums, and which are used for placement tasks. Then the social media and website team, because whenever the students are being placed, we used to prepare a poster and we used to publish in social media and website. I would like to thank PRO office because we have taken a lot of help. I can't mention that what kind of help everyone has been done because it will be a big story. I'm just reading the office names. And also I would like to thank the security team and 360 team. And lastly, I would like to thank Secretary of CDC office, Ms. Chandrika ma'am, who was a very good support for me those days. And also I would like to thank the same batch students who helped me a lot virtually, because I have asked them to help me in executing the process because of less number of hands. Of course, few of the students are sitting here. We have prepared a WhatsApp group and they helped me in resolving the technical issues. I have chosen the students who are already placed and I made a team as a student volunteers or the student guidance team. So we have given the sessions to the students online from the students who have already placed and the alumni. They have responded in time, and to be frank, they work with me even for 12 o'clock or morning 6 o'clock, and whatever the technical issues facing by the students when they are giving the test at home. So the entire team has helped me in resolving the technical issues so that more number of students can complete the test without any disturbance. And also I would like to thank few of the research scholars, namely Mr. Lito, Suresh and Rajmohan, who is also a team of CDC. And I would like to thank Dean Research in this regard by supporting the research scholars for the CDC team, without which it's very difficult. So though it looks like a very good success, but definitely it is a success of everyone. I can't, I can't forget everyone's help here. Every student, every office, whenever I went and I visited, nobody said no. Everyone has given a very good support, and really I'm very much thankful to all in getting the successful placements and achieving more than 90%. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now, let's give a big round of applause for our 2023 students who have been placed, achieving 93%. Thank you very much. Now, I request the faculty members to stay back, and the students can kindly move out. I request all faculty members to stay back.